Students, in this video, we are going to see amorphous form of carbon. And you know the amorphous form of carbon is coal, coke, lamp black, also known by the name soot. And one more is there, it is missing out here, that is charcoal. So coal, coke, lamp black, also known by the name soot. And the fourth one is charcoal, are the amorphous form of carbon. Now we are going to see their uses, occurrence, and properties. Okay, now let us go with the coal first. Okay, students, occurrence of coal. Coal is formed in nature as a result of slow bacterial decomposition of vegetable matters, which we get from plants, students, under the influence of heat pressure and limited air over a million of years underground. Okay, and different stages of transformation of vegetable matter results in the form of different forms of carbon. So different types of coal. Now look out here. We are learning about coal, and under coal there are different types of coal again. What are the different types of coal? Let us see out here. One is called peat, which contains 60% carbon. The other is lignite. It contains 65% of carbon. Other is called bituminous. It contains 85% of carbon. And the last one is anthracite, which contains 90% carbon. So that means from here we can make that these are the different forms of coal, in which this is the form of anthracite is the form of coal which contains the highest percentage of carbon, students, as compared to the others. Okay, bituminous coal, this one is a hard variety of coal which burns with a smoky flame. Remember, whereas anthracite is a superior quality coal which burns with a non-smoky flame. So which form of coal burns with non-smoky flame? Anthracite, which contains the highest percentage of carbon, and with smoky flame is bituminous coal. Now you remember the uses. It is used as fuel, you know that. Nowadays we use cylinder, right? LPG cylinder. Before that we used to use kerosene. Before that we used to use coal. Before that we used to use wood, isn't it? So coal is a cheap fuel. It is used as fuel. Like petroleum, coal is also a fossil fuel. Means it is obtained in nature. So it is called fossil fuel. So which allotrope of carbon is called fossil fuel? So answer is coal. Okay, and it is used for burning purpose. It is also used in the manufacture of coke. So from coal we can make coke, coal gas, and synthetic petrol. So do remember, coal, from coal we make coke. From coal we make coke, coal gas, and synthetic petrol. So you remember this much about coal. Also you understood till here so far. So students, whatever uses and properties of coal we learned, from there we can do few objective question again from page 119. Let us go to that. Allotrope of carbon used for the manufacture of coke. I have said you. So which allotropes of carbon is used for the manufacture of coke? So it's coal. From coal we make coke. Okay. So one others we cannot do right now. The next question from here, number 2. You can see what is the question out here, number 2. The type of coal with the highest carbon percentage. Just while I explain you, the type of coal with higher percentage of carbon content is anthracite. It contains 90%, right? So the answer for number 2 is what? A. Okay, so you understood till here. Others will discuss later on as we progress with the chapter. So now students, we will see another allotrope of amorphous form of carbon, that is coke, its preparation, properties, and uses. Do remember, coke, it is prepared by heating bituminous coal, which contains 85% of carbon at high temperature of around 1300 degrees Celsius, and we do so in absence of air. And this process is known by the name destructive distillation of coal. So do remember, coke is manufactured by the process called destructive distillation of coal. And which coal we use? Bituminous coal. And what is the meaning of destructive distillation? Remember the definition and you can make the note. It is a process in which coal is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. So define destructive distillation of coal. Define destructive distillation of coal. That question may come. So answer is, it is a process in which coal is heated at very high temperature. At very high temperature. You don't have to mention this temperature value, just say high temperature in absence of air. So I repeat for the last time. Define destructive distillation of coal. Is the process in which coal is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. Okay. Now we'll see the property students. Do remember, coke is black in color and it is a porous materials. If you put in water, it will absorb water, and it is used as reducing agent. So coke is used as reducing agent. So name the allotrope of carbon which is used as reducing agent. So answer is coke. Okay, and the symbol of this is simply C. It is used as reducing agent. And not only that, it is used as what also? Fuel which burns without any smoke. It is used as fuel which burns without any smoke, and it is used as reducing agent in iron and steel production, and in the manufacture of water gas and producer gas. So which allotrope of carbon is used in the manufacture of water gas and coal gas, producer gas? So the answer is coke, students. Okay, now we go to the another form of carbon, amorphous form, and that is lamp black, also known by the name soot. It is prepared by burning substance rich in carbon, for example kerosene oil, in limited supply of air. So when you burn, okay, substance rich in carbon is kerosene oil in a limited supply of air, what you get is lamp black or soot, students. Okay, and that much is enough. Now do remember its another name is soot. It is soft black powder, and it is the pure form of carbon. Which amorphous form is pure form of carbon? So answer is lamp black. But if the same question I ask, which is the pure form of carbon in crystalline form? Answer is diamond. So the pure crystalline form of carbon is diamond, whereas the pure amorphous form of carbon is lamp black. So don't get confused here. In crystalline form, if I say pure form, that's diamond. In amorphous form, if I say pure form, that is lamp black. Okay, and it burns with little smoke, and it is non-conductor of heat and electricity. It does not conduct heat and electricity. Now where we use this lamp black? It is used in printer's ink, black shoe polish. Okay, so that shoe polish which you use to, okay, to polish your shoe, okay, that is actually lamp black or soot. It is used in typewriter ribbons, black pens. Okay, one more thing it is not mentioned here, it is even used in kajal. Okay, usually the girls they put on, okay, on the like outer area of the eye, and that is called kajal, and kajal is also lamp black or soot. So it is used in shoe polish, it is used in kajal, printer's ink, typewriter ribbons as such, and even in pens. And it is prepared from kerosene oil by limited supply of air, in limited supply of air, and it is the purest form in case of amorphous. Okay, hope so you understood till here. So again students, we go to page 119 and we'll see one question related to lamp black, which we have learned just now. You can see number 3 out here. Allotrope of carbon obtained by burning kerosene oil in limited supply of air. Just now we have learned, and the answer is lamp black, isn't it? So I'll write here E. Answer is lamp black, so I'll write here E for this. So slowly we are solving simultaneously. Okay, the answer will be E for this. So you understood. There are no other questions related to lamp black. Now we go to the fourth amorphous form of carbon, that is about charcoal. Now students, we will see the fourth allotropes of carbon in amorphous form, that is wood charcoal. Actually it's charcoal, and there are three types of charcoal. One it is wood charcoal, the other one is called your bone charcoal and sugar charcoal in page 107. But we hardly discuss about bone and sugar charcoal, but mostly we discuss is about wood charcoal, students. Okay, so do remember wood charcoal is obtained by destructive distillation of wood, and I have already said you the meaning of destructive distillation: to heat at very high temperature in absence of air. I repeat again, what does destructive distillation means? To heat at very high temperature in absence of air. Earlier here was coal. So that time I said it is a process in which coal is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. But right now instead of coal there is wood. So because we have very wood charcoal, so we take wood. So it is a process in which wood is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. That is called destructive distillation of wood. So if here is coal, what are you going to say? It is a process in which coal is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. If here is wood, we say wood is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. Okay, and when you do so, you get different products: liquid product, gaseous product, residual product you get when you heat wood at very high temperature in absence of air. So liquid product is called pyroligneous acid and wood tar. Gaseous product is what we get is wood gas, and the residual product which residual means which remains is called wood charcoal, students. Okay, now we'll see the property. It is grayish black, soft, porous, solid. Therefore, okay, it can float on water. It can float on water because it is porous solid. It can float on water. A bad conductor of heat and electricity. It does not conduct heat and electricity, and it has very large surface area. Hence, absorbs large volume of gases in it. Okay, and when it adsorbs on the surface, and when it adsorbs on the surface, that is called adsorption. One is called absorption, but here is adsorption. Okay, so adsorption is a surface phenomena. We say adsorption is a surface phenomena where the gas or liquid gets adsorbed on the outer surface of wood charcoal. Okay, after that you remember this one, adsorption capacity. To increase the adsorption capacity of wood charcoal, a process called activation is carried out to give activated wood charcoal. And do remember, student, it is used, activated wood charcoal is used as gas marks. Those who works in fire station, if there is fire on a building, they enter inside, yes, and because of the gas they may die due to suffocation, but they don't, because they wear gas masks. And that gas marks contain activated wood charcoal that will block the gas to go in. It will remain only on the charcoal, which adsorbs it by surface phenomena, and that gas will remain on the surface. It will not enter in, because of which that person will not die due to suffocation. So do remember which charcoal is used to make gas marks. So answer is activated wood charcoal. Remember that, students. Okay, that much is more than enough. Now the next thing what you remember is it is a reducing agent. Reducing agent usually likes oxygen. Affinity for oxygen means they like oxygen. Reducing agent means they like oxygen. So wood charcoal is another example of reducing agent. Earlier I said reducing agent example is coke. The other is wood charcoal. So name two reducing agent. If I ask you name two reducing agent, one is coke, which we have learned earlier. The other one is wood charcoal. So these are the two examples of reducing agent, students. Remember that, okay? And affinity of oxygen means they love oxygen, so they always gain from others. So zinc oxide contains oxygen, but this is wood charcoal. Symbol is C. It loves oxygen, therefore it gains. And this will be without oxygen. So when it gains oxygen from others, it is a reducing agent. Similarly, here also it gains oxygen, and iron will become without oxygen. And in both the reaction, you can see oxygen is gained by this wood charcoal, that is C symbol. Therefore, it acts as reducing agent. First reaction is already balanced, CO, then Zn. But second is not balanced. So this is called ferric oxide. When it reacts with coke, you get these two, the balance it. 2 iron balance, 3 carbon balance, 3 oxygen, it is balanced, students. So do remember, wood charcoal is used as reducing agent. Not only that, if you see this reaction, in this reaction also, this is your wood charcoal. When it reacts with steam at 1000 degrees Celsius, okay, again it loves oxygen, it gains oxygen here to form carbon monoxide, and what is left here? H2. And the mixture of these two is known by the name water gas. So I may ask you, what is water gas? So if I ask you what is water gas, you have to say it is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas. The mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen gas is known as water gas, and it is used as fuel. And do remember, water gas is also known by the name synthetic gas, synthesis gas. Okay, water gas is also known by the name synthesis gas, or it is also known by the name simply syn gas, SYN, this one. So whether you say water gas, whether you say synthesis gas or syn gas, all three are same. Water gas, synthesis gas, and syn gas, all three are same, and it is the mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen, and it is used as fuel. Okay, students, remember that. Now we go to the uses of wood charcoal. Wood charcoal is used in household fuel, burns without smoke, and it is easy to ignite. And it is used as adsorbent, as I said, in gas marks. It is written out here also, gas marks. Okay, and during indigestion also it can be used. And it is even used as decolorizing agent. So what is the meaning of decolorizing agent? It absorbs organic coloring matter. Okay, it adsorbs on the surface because it's a surface phenomena. So it is used as decolorizing agent. So which allotrope of carbon is used as decolorizing agent? So answer is wood charcoal. Okay, so do remember, it is used as reducing agent. It removes oxygen from the compounds. Not only that, it is used as decolorizing agent also. And it is used to prepare water gas, which is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen, also known by the name synthesis or simply syn gas. Now we'll learn a little bit about wood and sugar charcoal. To remember, wood charcoal we have finished. Now bone charcoal is prepared by destructive distillation of bone. Because bone charcoal is made from bone, sugar charcoal is made from sugar cane or cane sugar, you can say. So what is destructive distillation of animal bones? It is a process in which animal bone is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. And what is destructive distillation of cane sugar means? It is a process in which cane sugar is heated at very high temperature in absence of air. So destructive distillation always means to heat at high temperature in absence of air. So when you heat animal bone, it at high temperature in absence of air, that is called destructive distillation of animal bones. And when you heat cane sugar at very high temperature in absence of air, that is called destructive distillation of cane sugar, students. And by that process, we prepare bone and sugar charcoal. That much you remember for this. Whereas for wood charcoal, you need to remember in detail. So whatever I have explained, you can mark it on the book and you can learn. So you all understood. Now here is one objective question which we are going to discuss, that is in page 119 and number 3. Amorphous allotrope of carbon which floats on water, because it has porous thing, it floats on water. So either you can say out here is wood charcoal, we have learned just while ago. So you can say wood charcoal floats on the water. If you put a wood plank also, isn't it, it floats on water. Similarly wood charcoal will also float on water, students. So this much for today's class. Do repeat the video to understand. Thank you very much.